Hi. Yeah. Are you ready for a predictions video? Yeah.
What's happening, y'all? DT253, aka Don Faxon. Make sure that you follow me on Twitter and make sure that you add me on Facebook. I'm also on Google Plus, but I really don't be bothered with that shit. Unless you're gonna hang out with me, of course. This is the 2013 Naughty Champions predictions video. And right now I see on the card, I see scheduled 6 matches. 6 matches. Excuse me. I just had me one of those high-ass MSG Michelina spicy Alfredo chicken dinners. I might just start doing food reviews now, just like Reckless Eating. Oh yeah, shout out today goes to the Reckless Eating channel. They do wrestling reviews, but mostly 95% of their videos are, of course, eating videos. And shout outs to Matt Zion. So peace. This is the 90 Champions prediction video this Sunday. Where is it gonna be at? Where is it gonna be held? It's gonna be held in the O'Reilly's Auto Park. Oh, it's sponsored by Parks, and it's gonna be in the Joe Louis Arena. Okay, cool. So the first match at the kickoff, we have a tag team turmoil match. Wow, I have not seen one of these in a while. It's gonna be the primetime players versus Tons of Fun versus the Usos versus any pairing of 3MB and the Real Americans. Now, the match is going to be later on in the show, so we'll get to see a tag team title match. I honestly think that I do not want to see the Usos again. Sorry. 3MB has no freaking chance. The Usos are one of the highest tag teams. I mean, guess what? They just lost to the Real Americans. But who honestly wants to see a heel versus heel match at a pay-per-view? I mean, when's the last time that's even happened for a title? I mean, please give me a reminder. Right now, I see the primetime players going through in this. Not Tons of Funk, I'm sorry. I mean, Brodus playing Tensai. Y'all good. Y'all okay singles-wise, but tag team, I just make it so slow for y'all to watch. I mean, what is y'all finishing? Just a double splash? And then it don't even look like you get all the splash. Tensai don't even look like he even gets all of this doggone splash. Why am I even discussing this? Primetime players get their tag team title match because Darren Young came out opening game, and now they're getting an ultimate push. Alright, so, there you go. Next, well, I guess the Shield versus the primetime players, since I'm doing a prediction on that. And I'm gonna go with the primetime players to win the tag team titles. Now you wondering and thinking to yourself, Don, why would you say the primetime players can win the tag titles? Well, first of all, Darren Young, like I said, came out and he's gay. He's the first open gay wrestling in WWE. So I mean, would it boost up more for him to just get some gold around their waist now, man? I mean, shoot. I just want to see when they break up. Freaking Titus O'Neil is going to be an awesome freaking single wrestler. I just had that as a fact. And he's over with the crowd as well. So, there you go. Next we have AJ Lee defending the Divas Championship versus Natalya, Brie, Bella, and Naomi. I honestly would like to see, it'll be the total shock of the whole entire world and the Black Nation if Naomi wins this match. I'm sorry. She's a talented, athletic, fine, fat, fucking ass booty wrestler, but she has no chance of winning this. Brie Bella, she's been champion before, and she's kind of stale. Don't really want to see her as champion. It would be okay if Natalya gets a slot for a few weeks and becomes Divas champion. I would not mind that because she's a talented wrestler and she's one of the best athletic women wrestlers in the world today. So I would not mind her fine Canadian ass to win. But as we know, AJ Lee's been on a roll. She's had the title since Payback, which I think was in June. So I mean, she's on a good 3-month reign. I say they're gonna let AJ keep the title for at least a couple more months. I don't know who's gonna beat her. Maybe if they bring up Paige before the end of the year is up and have her beat her, I mean, that would be cool, but who knows. Next, we have, I'm just going to fill it in, a United States title match. Dean Ambrose is probably going to wrestle somebody because he has the United States title. So what Nick Carter would you put in that situation? Do not want to see Justin Gabriel. It's possibly either going to be The Miz or Dolph Ziggler. So, and in those matches, I think if Miz versus Ambrose and Ambrose retains, I think if Ziggler versus Ambrose, Ziggler wins the U.S. title. Next, we have Curtis Axel and Paul Heyman in a handicap elimination match against CM Punk. This rivalry has been going on for the past couple of months, ever since Paul Heyman knocked CM Punk down the ladder and messed him up, smashed him through the ladders to not within inches of winning the WWE Raw Money in the Bank. So CM Punk wants his revenge, and it looks most likely that it's going to happen. He'll eliminate Axel, or Axel gets disqualified some way, somehow. And CM Punk has Heyman to himself. And I honestly can't wait, because Paul Heyman is an ugly ass walrus. Next, we have the World Heavyweight title match between Alberto Del Rio versus Rob Van Dam. And can you spell sabotage? This just smells it all over it. Ricardo Rodriguez is a terrible manager for Rob Van Dam. I mean, honestly, please, I mean, agree with me on this. He is not the most suitable manager for Rob Van Dam. Rob Van Dam had Paul Heyman one time, and he had Bill Alfonso one time. Bill Alfonso with the whistle was off the chain. That was the dude back in the ECW days, which I don't know about that, youngins. Yeah, I smell sabotage. I feel, even though Ricardo got beat up some way, got tore up by his former colleague and boss, I still think that Ricardo's still loyal to Del Rio, and he comes back to the Chalupa side this Sunday and costs Rob Van Dam the World Heavyweight title. So I see Del Rio retaining. And then we have the main event. The Apex Predator, a.k.a. Mr. Strike First, a.k.a. the Viper, Randy Orton, defending the newly crowned WWE Championship against the number one contender, Daniel Bryan. And yes, I do have the Duck Dynasty hat on, so shout outs to Duck Dynasty. Hi, Jack. This is gonna be a good match. I mean, what you can say is two good individuals going at it for the most prestigious prize in wrestling, in my eyes. Excuse me. And what I see is that it's gonna be at least a 25-minute match. I mean, shoot, you gotta give them some way, somehow, sometime. I definitely see Triple H getting involved in this match some way, somehow. It has to happen. And if by the utmost possibility of the stars in the galaxy that Daniel Bryan wins this match, he will lose the title the next night on Raw. So that's just one of my predictions. My other prediction is that Triple H interferes outside. Daniel Bryan gets a good hit on him. He loses. What's his face? I'm sorry, I'm blanking. Randy Orton hits the RKO. Daniel Bryan kicks out the first RKO. Triple H is shocked. Triple H then throws in a sledgehammer to Randy Orton. Daniel Bryan counters it. Randy Orton accidentally knocks down the referee with the sledgehammer, and I guess gets himself disqualified, or he doesn't get himself disqualified. He hits him with the sledgehammer accidentally, and wins the match. Some way signed by disqualification, or the referee doesn't count it. He gets pedigreed. Daniel Bryan gets the RKO. Randy Orton wins again. And to me, there's definitely a time to take him out the picture. Let Daniel Bryan and Triple H have a rivalry for Hell in a Cell. I would love to see them in Hell in a Cell match against each other. That would be awesome. And then Randy Orton can face CM Punk for the WWE title in Hell in a Cell. So that's just my prediction. I'm DT253. Remember to subscribe, comment, and always like this video. And those are my predictions. You can also look me up on Facebook. I'm starting this fantasy wrestling league. I'll write down my point details and everything. It's kind of like the Down for Glory series, points wise. 10 points for submission, 7 points for a pinfall victory, 5 points for a disqualification victory, 3 points for a counter victory, 2 points if it's a draw or double count out, and -5 if you get disqualified. So, and if it's in a title match, you get double points no matter what. So that means if you get disqualified in the title match, you lose -10 points. Okay? So, I mean, you lose 10 points. So other than that, I hope y'all like this video, and I'm out.